me tell you real quick what they are staring at. It is not some dancing panda. It is not anything out of the ordinary. It is Game 5. Sm4sh 242 versus the one formerly known as Gan the Beast, playing Captain Falcon against Sm4sh. It is Game 5. It looks its last stock. It looks to be fairly close to last hit. Granted, it's Falcon, so nearly everything is last hit, if we're being real.
This would be a reverse 3-0 if
right.
Sm4sh pulls it off.
Should Sm4sh win, it would be reverse 3-0. He, Gan the Beast, or the one, was up 2-0 right at the start of Game 3, and it's been a really exciting set. Regretfully off stream, but you know, life is as it is sometimes. It is almost 9:30, and we are running a little late. It was a bigger weekly than normal. I'm just gonna peer over here real quick to try and give you a.
Yeah, I can't see the screen.
I can. It looks pretty dismal for GTB.
Yeah, it did kind of look like Sm4sh was getting.
But they were
down
so. And it looks like, from all the yelling you hear, it looks like Sm4sh 242 has made it through to losers semis. He will see the winner of Pow Pow and Prince Kirby. Anyway, what we're doing here is not any of that. It's we're looking at winners finals. You want to give us game?
That Falcon is very real, though. No Falcons here, though.
No Falcons here. We have Yeti and Skorpio named the switch. Skorpio playing Robin, Yeti playing Mega Man. A classic at this point, a very common thing to see on Thursday Throwdown. Despite all of our visitors, despite all the people coming back from college. Just the first TV's fine. Wherever you want. So things to look for in this matchup. If you have never seen these two play before, because apparently you've just never watched our stream, first of all, welcome. Thank you for tuning into Minnesota Smash 4. Skorpio is rather well known at this point as a Robin. You'll see him very frequently in a lot of your Robin combo videos. He's sort of the pioneer of a couple different kinds of tech for the character alongside Daff in Florida. And Yeti's Mega Man is a fairly newer iteration. Yeti is known much more widely as a Toon Link and then sometimes Captain Falcon. But Mega Man's a more recent acquisition for him.
Was that his first set over Sm4sh with Mega Man? I want to say, yeah.
Oh, interesting. It could be. Yeah, so earlier today on the broadcast, you probably just saw Yeti beat Sm4sh in Game 5. And it might, I believe that is his first set over Sm4sh as Mega Man. Sheik was a big reason that Yeti ended up leaving Toon Link. He felt that there was just too many disadvantages. And I talked to Yeti right after the match, and he said that he still feels like Mega Man probably loses to Sheik, which would make sense considering tier placements.
Absolutely. Needles seem really good against short range
and fast hitboxes and non-committal aerials. Like that one, the back air that will take Skorpio's first stock. Frame 3?
4, 7, and 10 for the 3
4, 7, and 10. Okay, so frame 4, even still, an impressively good back air. Very frequently barred by Mega individuals. Regardless, a second stock reset here.
That was a really good read on his option out of the corner. Knew he had to do something. That up air is such a good wall. Mega Man beats Sheik, according to that in the chat. That's fine.
Everyone's allowed to be optimistic about their mains. In my mind, Rob beats everybody, but that's fine. It's not true. Not Fox. He doesn't beat Fox. This is the only losing matchup. What I'm interested to see is, so right now we see both of them being very unafraid of being in each other's space. Skorpio openly approaching, jumping in with aerials. Yeti openly coming in with lemons and back airs and grabs. What I'm wondering is, as the set progresses, do we see them become more anxious like we always do, or is this a set where they maintain this aggression? Historically, it seems that Skorpio does a little better if he stays aggressive in this matchup and this matchup alone. But we'll see how it progresses as we go.
Okay. Oh, didn't get the footstool. I don't know if that would have mattered.
Oh, most likely. At least give him more time, especially to drop down with the
that
back
trade with
air.
the 11 sword fair. I did not expect him to throw that. Skorpio didn't either, obviously.
It's harder, I think it's for... Ooh, following... Okay, so that's a really common thing we'll see Yeti do with Skorpio all the time, is follow him off stage, match his fall speed, and then throw out an aerial once Skorpio is committed to either an attack or a defensive option. He'll just come on in. I'm going to suppose that... Let's see. Okay, yep, they're doing Omega FD. Not sure why Omega affects the distance between the stage and the bottom blast zone. Doesn't really matter for either of these characters. Ooh, the glide toss in.
Opener, yep.
But Skorpio expected shenanigans. Rightfully so. Oh, and already
Quick
right
trump,
off on
yeah.
stock one. This is a really rough start for Skorpio. Finding himself without stage position and then being edge guarded. We of course saw this in the state before with Swag and Skorpio. Any matches between them would be always highlighted by how Swag was edge guarding Skorpio, but
Yep.
now Yeti's taking up the mantle.
The let's drop back airs for days.
Of course. Oh, I think the discarded sword actually tapped there, meaning it would have dealt, you know, probably no more than 7%, but still like extra percent for.
Oh, Crash Bomber's on him. Yep.
There's a Lindsay Lohan right there. Crash Bomber attached to the ankle.
That shielded forward smash looked really weird.
The particle effects that both these are animated, both these characters are animated with, cause some really
good
strange
jump away.
animation. Yeah, that was great.
Would have been real tempting to just shield there.
Skorpio tried to jump in with up air, but unfortunately, Yeti got out of the arc fire the opposite direction to not allow it to happen.
Is that it?
But Checkmate will
Oh yeah.
take the first stock for Skorpio. Game 2, looking to make this an even set here on a Final Destination. Omega.
Yep. Yeti got that one little string off the edge, but nothing really since.
Yeah, 44% is where we were sitting. That's certainly no more than that initial string. That's totally true. I like that Skorpio has slowly gotten to a point where, most likely from playing Swag and Yeti's Mega Man, as the Mega Man approaches with a metal sword, it's so tempting to sit and panic and turtle. But Skorpio just comes in with an option saying, you know, there's a good likelihood that I'm just going to accidentally grab the damn thing anyway, so I'm just going to forward air and see what happens.
Right.
Ooh, Yeti with no jump. Never mind. He had to use jump before. And forward air, not going to take it.
There.
Huh. It's rare we see Leaf's shield used specifically as a way just to get to the ledge with impunity. That was a really creative use of Leaf's shield by Yeti there. Ooh. I would say 80% of the time using that move, he's using it to disrupt someone's grabs or to do something like that with a creative edge guard with a metal blade. And the jab will take it. A 2-stock.
Yeti was doing something there. Was it supposed to be landing up air?
Yeah, I was going to say, it seemed like a place where Yeti would normally landing up air, which would be a fine option because in that case, maybe Robin was looking to grab, maybe Skorpio was looking to throw out some magic, and the landing up air would catch it. But it's one of those tricks that Mega Man players do that after a while you start saying, I know what you're going to do here. It's not an empty land. You're going to land up air.
That FD pick worked out really well for Skorpio, and I know that he really hates that stage in some matchups where he just can't land.
Sure.
Man, he really used that space well.
I would imagine if I had to guess, it's because it allows fewer places for Mega Man to do things like this, these platform potential jab resets. Otherwise, just platform bullying. Dang. The bravery of just sitting there, head stuck into the ground, saying, I know you're throwing magic. I'm going to kick you for it real quick.
This sword, there's just too much stuff out here for Yeti.
Ironic from someone who has for a long time been the spam king of Minnesota.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah,
the
that
roll was really good.
Mm-hmm.
I was nervous about Skorpio sitting in shield there because he was already so low on shield that the Crash Bomb would have either poked or shield broken, which would have been traumatic at this percent.
I think I've always seen that poke, but
but I think if he angled his shield, I think it's one of those weird things. Ooh, up air, not going to take it, but definitely impacted by a little bit of launch speed modification there.
That leaf shield clanking with the sword coming out was a weird interaction too.
Wow, Crash Bomber didn't get affected by arc fire. That's interesting. I would have sworn that would have deactivated it or caused the explosion. Ooh, Mega Man with the book. Nothing done there. I think I would like to see Yeti throw a leaf shield up and try and utilize the book.
Cross himself up twice there off that leaf shield. He usually gets that grab. Great jump cancel toss.
Ooh, reads the
yeah.
What's
Super
for breakfast?
active.
Electricity girl.
That's usually Skorpio's job.
Well, of course,
there it is.
Mega Man's up smash is phenomenal for catching neutral get up just because of how active it is. It's around for so long, and every hit leads into the final hit. It's not like you could fall out of it like some other wake up media options.
Big damage.
Back throw to Thoron. I don't think I've seen that for a while, so that was definitely the mix-up that he needed to catch Yeti off guard. Dang.
Wow, that reversal.
A Bayo-esque reversal right there where Skorpio takes his disadvantage and says, no, this is my advantage now. I have at least a few more uses of this 11 sword. I'm going to be Cloud for 4 seconds.
Okay, one more. I'm not sure if he's at checkmate right now.
I
It's
don't think
close.
so.
Yeah.
No rage. I think Mega Man at least need to be a little higher. Mega Man's a heavy boy. I think 11th or 12th on the wait list. Yep.
Ooh, he's living.
Scary up there, though. That dash attack, almost fatal for Yeti there. Wow. And the up
Another
smash
one.
not catching it,
kill,
yeah.
though.
Forward air definitely going to
Ooh,
take
yeah,
it.
and he held in. Might have died anyway.
Rough DI there from Yeti, but still, yeah, most likely fatal. Still a very good forward air from Skorpio to air. He goes up 2-1 in this winner's final set. Definitely not out of the ordinary. I think in recent weeks we've seen Skorpio take more than his fair share of level ups over Yeti, over other of our PR. Only losing 1 or 2 to Memory, to Cookie Tick, possibly 1 to Nameless in the last month and a half.
Yeah,
I'm looking
right.
forward in the new year to doing all the stats and seeing how wrong I am about how everything in that works.
And Yeti has a recent win, too.
Yes, he does.
But here we go, Town City again.
Yeah, a logical pick. Nothing really seemed to go wrong there as long as Yeti keeps his mind about him. That seemed like a fine place to throw down.
We just haven't really seen Yeti able to get any of these extended edge guards started.
Jeez.
Wow.
The frame traps with his Levin sword, that Levin sword, and
Oh,
even,
and it's still there.
in death, that Levin sword just poked him right in the eye and said, I'm not done with you yet. as he dies to his stretcher.
right.
That would have been really anticlimactic, but luckily we have another Levin sword out, and Skorpio's alive. Oh, barely alive.
Oh,
and
no.
dies for it. Stunned.
Man, he had so many chances to drift into a hitbox there, too.
It's one of those terrifying things, though, that as you're drifting up as Robin, you
Yeah,
don't necessarily want to say, yeah, let me get hit with that. Oh, God.
I think you have to be a little more preemptive than it looks with that drift.
So the hitbox extension from both those pellets like suspended Robin in the air there in the same exact animation point, so that the Levin sword forward are still connected.
These confirms, though. I mean, this is like 80 off of 3 or 4 neutral breaks for Yeti.
Yeah.
Oh, and he slid under it.
under it.
Let's go, Cloud.
I was going to say it was on his butt. You couldn't see it, but he only saw it briefly when he rolled away.
I've seen him doing that a few times now, where he'll stick the Crash Bomber and down smash as kind of a bait. Yeah, come in. You won't.
Yep. Up smash will take it, and that'll be game 4. Wow. What
Dominant.
Very quick.
Not too many of these games have been close.
What's weird is, so it wasn't really dominant, I don't think, because, I mean, stock 1 was a gift.
That's right, yeah.
Skorpio kind of miscalculated how far he was falling when he chose to up B. But stock 2 was definitely
It's a really strong
incredibly
stock,
like
yeah.
it was. Yeti took his momentum and just ran with it, ran through the wall with his momentum in that game, and we'll see how it affects it now. Game 5 winners finals, a very quick Game 5, all things considered. We've seen some really sluggish Game 5s previously. It looks like we had the loser semis match decided. I just see Kapow and Prince Kirby in the distance standing up, so we'll get to that. And right after this, the winner of that will see Sinibu in loser semis. Wow, we're grab right out of the Leaf Shield. That's one of those odd animations where the Leaf Shield isn't quite gone yet, but the hitbox isn't active anymore, so when you grab Mega Man, it just
There's
goes
that
away.
Levin sword again extending after a bunch of, again, frame trapping up airs.
The future meta of Robin, for better or worse, is going to be all about taking advantage of these incidental item drops.
I mean, with some characters, that string gets them to checkmate kill percent.
Right.
Not quite there, especially not here. Getting close now.
The two double-edged sword of rage, though, is, I mean, had Yeti kept approaching, he would have gotten him to checkmate. He would have gotten himself to checkmate.
Oh, absolutely. Wow, he just couldn't get off the ledge. And that was all set up by that one dash attack that sent Yeti too far out on the ledge, such that he only had one option to recover, so Skorpio could set up however he wanted. Really good stuff.
And
though.
give Skorpio not just time to set up, but also just time in general.
Yeah, right. Right, because every arc fire he throws onto that ledge is getting him a book.
Single pellet just procs Arc Thunder, which I think I knew,
Oh,
but
yeah.
even still, it's just so
He's been doing that on reaction.
it's like so dreadful to see. You feel so bad for Skorpio or for Robin's magic.
Yeah, for sure. It is really remarkably low priority because it all looks really strong, like visually. I think.
Ooh, the back air! Wow, so Yeti kind of falling apart here in Game 5, not really having any sense of getting in. And as long as Skorpio maintains this edge guard, he's
He did save his jump that time.
made in the shade to take this set. Wow, the wave bounce was gorgeous.
Good DI though.
Ooh, up air, not going to take it. Skorpio A landing and giving himself a good amount of positionality to get. Oh,
that's
part 2,
50-50.
and that's it. There it is.
Yeah, really good stuff.
3-2 to Skorpio, closing out winners finals. Moving on then, Skorpio to grand finals of this rather stacked Christmas time lug. In any case, it looks like, if I'm seeing who's sitting down, it looks like Pow Pow defeated Prince Kirby in loser semis. I'll see if I can get the score. 3-1. Oh, 3-0. Okay, so Prince Kirby lost, fell to Pow Pow